Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, we are going to do something so awesome today. People have been saying, hey, I'm liking the best of series, the best ever. Do a melon farm, do a sugarcane farm. So here is the best ever melon farm. So I'm going to give a shout out here, guys. When asked to do the best ever melon farm, there is no doubt that this version is the best. So this is originally done kind of by Ilmango. Ilmango, I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. I have adjusted it because his version uses piston teleportation for the carts. So, and it's a little, you know, this one here I think is pretty good actually. It's a little adjusted, so we use one minecart rather than, you know, having multiple, and it keeps the lag down, but it is totally expandable, totally extendable. You can make this as high as you want. I'll make two in this video. This video is going to be a little bit longer. We're looking 30-40 minutes probably, but pretty repetitive stuff. But as you can see, it does not stop. Look at this. I literally just finished this farm. I'm not even joking, guys. Maybe 20 minutes right there, something like that. 20 minutes max. This thing will fill that double chest overnight, guaranteed. We're looking at least, I would say, we're looking at about 2,000 melon per hour, I would say, if you ask me. And you'll never have to make another one. Basically, you can extend this up, and away. And the ingredients I tell you will help you make this too high one. And yeah, a little bit, looks a little difficult. The ingredients list is a little long, but guys, it's actually not very difficult at all. So for this one here, guys, let's go for 404 likes. That's going to be the number for today. If you are one of the first 404 people to like this video, let me know which one you are in the comments below, and you could get a shout out like this guy. Okay, so this guy doesn't have a number here because he's been putting a number for like a couple weeks now. So Pan Thomas, I don't hate you. See, you got a shout out today. Everybody's happy. Now you can stop spamming the comments with all of the harassment. But either way, shout out to Pan Thomas. If you don't have time to leave a comment like Pan, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. You get a shout out like Jeremy, Christian, Andrew, and Sean. So I'm going to tell you what you need, guys, for this. This is going to be a little bit of an extended list for you guys, I'll tell you right now. For this build, you're going to need, and I'm giving you ballpark on some of these things, 2 buckets of water, 1 minecart with hopper, 2 regular hoppers, 1 comparator, 1 chest, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone dust. You're going to need approximately 2 stacks of glass, 2 stacks of dirt, 4 stacks of blocks of choice, 2 iron trapdoors, 1 stack of wooden trapdoors, about a half a stack of levers, 1 stack of detector rails, 2 stacks of powered rails, 2 stacks of regular rails, and 81 sticky pistons. That's going to get you this guy right here. I recommend bringing a little bit of extra stuff just in case, because I am a little vague on it, but there you go, guys. I think without any further ado, I'm going to jump into the tutorial and show you guys how to make, without a doubt, the best melon farm on the planet. Actually, before I go in my video here, I only put 1 glowstone in there. I didn't say that in the ingredients. 2 glowstone. And the light from the outside, I don't really feel it could be improved. I think the lighting's good, but if you wanted to, you could go in there and you could replace some of the zigzag stones with light, and maybe it'll help your efficiency. But honestly, I think it's pretty good. So I think what we're gonna do here is get your building shoes on, and yeah, let's make this bad boy. Okay, guys, so now that we got our stuff, get ready to party. So this is going to be a little longer, guys, so get ready to use that pause button if you need to. Just hit pause and just go with the flow. We're going to get this done. It's going to be super efficient and awesome. So start off, guys, with a nice 9x9 square. You recognize this because this is how we usually make a farm with the water in the middle, but the first one here is going to be concrete, or not concrete, but cement, or whatever you want, stone. These guys right here, let's go ahead and get them out. We're going to have to do a little pre-digging in and out. So basically, this is going to be your drop-off point right here, which means that we want to have a rail go all the way around. So grab some regular rails. We're just going to put them all regular rails for now. That way, we don't have problems with them joining where they shouldn't. And just get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy back here. Perfect. And bring it all the way around. Again, we're going to add some power, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. Once we've done all of this, we're going to just keep going ziggy-zaggy. We're going to do the first floor first. Again, we're going to keep the lag to a super minimum with this guy. And it's gone all the way across. Grab your powered rails, guys, and bring them right around like this. Perfect. Looking good, looking good. Again, I would suggest actually, let me go ahead and suggest this. I'm going to grab a map. This bottom one here, I've played with it quite a bit. Let's just go and replace this hopper. I would make, if you're on console, guys, make the tracks face north to west, or north and south. 100%, guys. This pickup at the bottom, it actually doesn't work in the other direction. We've been messing with it, but what I will tell you is that this pickup right here, make sure it faces north to west. It's going to stop you from having problems. For some reason, it goes too fast east and west, so north and south is what you want. For the bottom one at least, you know, that's the only one that matters, north and south. It's going to help you out. I'm not guaranteeing that it won't work the other way, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have a problem if you do it the other way. So let's go under here and let's power all these guys. So let's just go and dig a little hole, grab yourself some levers, and start putting them right there. All the way across. And turn them on while you're at it, you know. Hey, why not? Let's go to the other side. Notice the one down here is turned on. That's great. Let's go down here and do the same thing. We could fill those holes up later, or you could do it if you want. It's up to you. I'm not too picky about it. You do have dirt ready anyway, so if you wanted to fill it up, fill it up. So we got this done. So now what we're going to do is let's go above it and make a 9x9 of dirt right on top of it. That's going to be good. It's going to be easy. And yeah, a little bit of ingredients in this build, but it's not all that crazy if you ask me. For the exchange of how efficient this is, oh my goodness. So you're gonna have a little awkwardness in the middle there. We're gonna go there. We might have to bust a few blocks out to get in there, but once we've done this, that's looking good. We're gonna find that center block right there. Looks good. So what we want to do is put a trapdoor under here, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, but it actually isn't a pain. I think we're just going to go down here. Let's grab our trapdoor. I would use an iron trapdoor if I were you, and right here. So let's get rid of the map. We don't need the map anymore. So we want it under this hole. So what you do is bust this guy out, put a block here, and put the trapdoor right there. Again, our little problem has arisen, but it's okay. Get this guy out, this guy out. Make sure you put your powered rail back here, and you've done it. Look at that. Good to go. Go ahead and put these dirt blocks back. Grab yourself a bucket of water right here. Grab a glowstone right there, covering the hole. And guess what we did? We have mission accomplished. Again, since I'm OCD, I'm just going to go down here and fill these holes up. Oh, not with glowstone though. Holy cow. Might as well do it since we're here. And yes, so look, we've done good. So basically your water's here now. Might as well start hoeing. Let's grab this hoeing, and basically keep in mind you want to follow the form factor of this one. This one I turned off, so you're going to see just how awesome it is. And we don't want the corners in the front. So basically start like this and do a checkerboard pattern. See what we got going here. I'm gonna throw, I'll throw the seeds in now. If you're doing this on survival especially, just throw them in. It takes a while for this many seeds to grow. Ding 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 ding, like this. We're doing good. Again, this is pretty much like as awesome as it gets. It's like, I would say I wouldn't even bother doing more than 2 layers. If I were you, you could do as many as you want. Honestly, you've seen the amount that this pumps out. You'd only need so much melon in your world, right? I mean, how much melon can one man use? So go ahead and grab your seeds. You know what? For this one here, I'm gonna do just melon. But this is melon and pumpkin, whatever you desire. I'm gonna do melon just to kind of overthrow the idea. But let's just go and put your seeds in. You're gonna want to put them now. If you want to bone meal them to make them go faster, that's up to you. But everything here will stay hydrated. Plus, if these grow too fast, it actually hinders you a little bit, because when you're in here trying to do what you have to do, they will block you. So I'm not going to, I was kind of regretting that I bone mealed them when I did the first one there. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, so we got most of the stuff ready to go. What we're going to want to do here is let's bring it up one and another one. See what we got going here? So basically what we want on this right here is going to be sticky pistons. So we're going to grab our sticky pistons now. And then what we want to do is, let's go up to from here. So ultimately we want this to be a sticky piston. So let's go like this, and let's grab our sticky piston and put it right there. Once this is done, this is basically how we're going to build the rest of it. So let's just go up and over a little bit and alternate. Sticky piston. This is going to take a little bit of time, but you guys got the gist of it. Sticky piston, block. It gets a little dizzy after a while. Sticky piston, and then block. And there you go. So let's just go ahead and do this all the way around. Again, basically when you're doing it this way, look, there you go. Just do a different one every time. Keep going. You guys get the gist. Make sure that the sticky pistons are shooting down on the ones without the seats. Pretty much. It's as easy as that. But again, a little time consuming. Again, if you want to do this, that's one way to do it. This is going to help our speed. That way we don't have to go through. Just like this. And then there you go. And then we're going to do solid block, solid block. Covering, man. Remember, we're covering the sticky pistons. Again, making a checkerboard pattern, basically. Right there, 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 there. Back up. Put it on the stone face. Again, this is the only one you have to watch out for. And it doesn't need to be a sticky, basically, because if it's a sticky, it's going to pull this guy out, which is a waste. And there's no seeds there, right? So let's just keep on our track and keep the checkerboard pattern without messing around. Stone, 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 stone. So now go back onto your right here, right here, right here, right here. Stone, 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 stone. Do it again right here. A little time consuming, but honestly guys, you'll never have to make another melon farm in your life. This one here is future proof. I'm already changing it so that it doesn't get patched in the update. And yeah, so believe me, once you do a 2 level of this, you're never making another melon farm again. It's definitely the best. With, you know, there's sometimes people will be like, oh, you know, Skippy on that best ever tutorial, there's a better, like AFK fish farm is a good example of which one's better, because when I did the AFK fish farm, I did the first one that was really good before I started the best ever series, and then people are like, a few people are like, oh, you know what, your other one's better. And again, it's up to you on which one you think is better, but on this one here, it's no doubt. There is no doubt. There is no better melon farm on the planet as far as anybody is concerned that actually plays Minecraft. So get it done. It's a little bit of work. A few stickies more than you want, you know, if you really gotta get onto it. Look, I even went one too far. Too far. Skippy, what are you doing? Slacking. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna edit that. Everybody will think it's funny. So yeah, so we got these guys going. Go ahead and switch over to wooden trapdoors now. It's because I started yibber yabbing every time I yibber yabber. So let's go down here and then let's basically put wooden trapdoors on all the stickies. Every time I start chit-chatting too much, everything goes astray. Once we do this, it'll be nice and easy. Again, a little resource heavy. You're gonna have that cross in the middle basically because that's a stem, so that's okay, don't worry about it. Make sure you don't miss one. It's not that big of a deal if you miss one, because you'll know, because all of a sudden there'll be a pumpkin or a melon sitting there that just doesn't get squished, which will get you. Looking good, looking good. Let's go and make sure we didn't miss one, because I feel like there was an area. No missing. Okay, so now the one excellent part about this is, don't forget, we're disoriented a little bit right now. This side is your beginning, right? This is where everything's gonna go. So basically, find your way to this back track here, and we're gonna bring it upstairs. Easy peasy as that. And all we're gonna do is, let's go right here and bring it upstairs. you can actually do this. We might adjust that after, but basically let's just use regular rails for now and bring it up. Again, this is going to save a lot of lag. Having one minecart managing this whole thing is actually a really good decision. So now here's where it gets funny. Basically, what we're going to do is use an alternating path of detector rails, or I guess what they call them on console is activator or detector rails. So detector rails and powered rails is going to be your mix. Basically, you want to bring this up. We're going to put a layer of stone on top of this actually. So that's why we're going to, let's go ahead and fix this. Put another layer of stone on top, or blocks of choice, whatever they may be for you. At least I'm looking down this time, I won't get confused. Once that layer is done, now we're just going to continue our little stair trek. It's easy to do, look at that, pretty easy. Bring it around. Actually, I think we could actually probably, no, because see, what we have is a sticky piston right here, so we can't have a regular rail there, which means that we have to turn the corner here, so that's okay. So let's bring these guys up. And then it's going to turn the corner to right here, right? So we can get rid of this guy. Let's go ahead and throw one powered rail in the mix. We might adjust this after if it gives us any sass, but I think this is going to be good. Put a lever, turn it on. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this down. We don't want this powering this guy, so let's move this powered rail right here. We don't want this to interfere with these pistons, right? So if anything, if it doesn't make it up, we'll put another one right there. But I think it will be just fine. Again, you want to keep it from going super, super fast. So now what we want to do is grab activator rails, and these activator rails or detector rails are going to go everywhere where there's a piston. So you could do it this way because you know it's a checkerboard pattern. So it's easy to do it all at once. We're going to have to mess with the middle a little bit. We'll do that after. And then the other thing we're going to have to do is bring it a little bit out on two of the sides. As you can see over here, you have to bring it a little bit out. We do it on the other side there and on this side because we need to turn the rails. So let's go ahead and grab some stone. And put this stone right here. And right here. So now let's go ahead and grab powered rails. Powered rails are going to go all the way through. Finish up your circuit. Do not do the end ones. We'll do those at the end. Those are going to be regular rails so that they can turn the corner. Looking good so far, guys. Now here. And then grab your regular rails now and start from the beginning. See what we have here going on? No good. We want it to go right around. Then we want it to go from here to here. And then we want it to go from here to here. And then we want it to go to there to there. See? Pretty simple. And then at the end here, you want to be a little more careful. This guy's going to come out here. And then what we're going to do is block here, block up like this. Then we're going to put a powered rail here because we have to keep the powered rail away from this guy or else it will constantly turn on. You know what we could actually do? I'm just going to bring it one over just because it's safer that way. And let's go ahead and power that bad boy. And this is if it's just going to be this layer, but once we put the other layer, we're gonna change it up. You guys will see. So now that this is done, we should have pretty much an infinite loop with regards to everything going through. So now all we got to do here is actually create ourselves a little bit of fun. Let's grab ourselves a chest. We're gonna need some hoppers. We're gonna need some love like that. Hoppers, redstone stuffs. We're gonna need a repeater, a comparator, hopper, redstone dust, and a torch, and a chest. We got all the stuff. So see how easy it is, guys? It's actually not very hard at all. Let's go like this. On this one here, the one thing that you have to switch is these don't really work that well on console. You have to make sure that you double up these hoppers right here. So let's go back over here, and what we're going to do is get rid of this guy. Our chest is going to be right here. We're going to put a hopper into this chest just like this, but we're going to make sure we put another hopper this way, because what happens is, you'll see when we do it, basically is we're going to go ahead and put a block here. This guy's going to have a redstone comparator facing this way. This guy goes into a block just like this, goes into a torch. This torch is going to have a block next to it and a block on top, and there's going to be a redstone dust here. Once you've done this, go ahead and throw your powered rails on these two. So what happens is, once something triggers this guy, it's going to unpower these rails, just like on this one here. And what will happen is, let's see, we got melons yet? No melons yet. So basically, we might want to move this. We'll see how that one works after, but basically you have to do it this way, guys. I'm not joking around. Make sure that this torch is right here, because then what will happen is, if you were to go here and start putting stuff in this hopper, basically it turns off. So what happens is, the cart's going to go around, it's going to go up to the top, it's going to come here, it's going to do what it needs to do. So now what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to do another layer of dirt. So let's grab it again. I know you got to be patient with this one. It's a really advanced tutorial. And then what we're going to do is bring our dirt one up. Just like that. So let's go ahead and make a 9x9. Everybody's used to melon farm videos being like 5 minutes. So don't go all the way to the end. Remember, those aren't part of the 9x9. And we're just going to repeat the exact same pattern, guys. Keep going. This is where the little bit tricky part goes. So what you want to do here is, basically, we got to find the middle, just like on the other one. I just realized how long this video is. I'm like, oh well, right in the middle. See, 4 on each side. So what we want to do here is, actually, let's get rid of all these guys. And what we're going to want to do is, this one here actually doesn't need to be, because remember, there's no sticky piston underneath it, right? So what we can do is just put powered rail. Actually, you could just put powered rails through the whole thing. And again, remember what we're going to do here. We have to put the iron trap door underneath this guy. So let's go ahead and do that. Grab the iron trap door. This is the only kind of trickier part about it. Iron trap door right here. Get rid of these guys. This guy here. Make sure we put whatever rail goes there, which is supposed to be a powered rail. Looking good. I think on this one here, guys, actually, let's go ahead and we're going to put a regular rail. Because if that one goes, it won't power. Actually, you know what? Let's test it out. We're going to do a little testing. I want to make sure, because this is kind of one of those things where you're in. So basically, we just want to see what happens. See how it powers the whole thing, so we're good. I just wanted to make sure, because we can't have anything not powered. Let's go ahead and throw these blocks back. Leave this guy in the middle, just like the other layer. Just like this. Grab a bucket of water. Bucket of water. Goes right here. Glowstone, just like on the other one. And there you go. Let's keep going up. Look, guys, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's grab a hoe. And hoe in the same exact manner. Basically, guys, what you want is the exact same thing. So we're just going to go right here, skip in the corners, make a checkerboard pattern. Again, guys, I know it's a little longer, but honestly, this isn't a simple little farm. This thing is the last melon farm you will ever have to make in your Minecraft career. It's future-proof. It's not going to get patched in the next update. So you guys will be set to go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go here. You know what I'll do? I'll make this one I'll make this one pumpkins. since I was discriminatory against the pumpkins on the first one. And yeah, let's do this. Let's get these pumpkins. And again, we're pretty much there. I'm only going to do 2 layers on this video. You guys see exactly the pattern that's forming, right? I don't need to go. I wouldn't recommend going over 4. I think I was talking to Will Crab. He said don't go over 5 levels. I don't think you really need it, honestly. If this farm is more pumpkin than, or more melons than you and all of your friends are ever gonna eat in your life. So now that we've done this, we just got to put 1 more layer up top. Again, we'll adjust this right here. So let's go and do our sticky piston layer right there. So the first sticky piston is gonna go right there. So let's do this. Let's go grab our sticky ickies and put our sticky icky here. There. We just got to do the first row like this, so I'll make sure that I don't go too far this time. Sticky icky. Perfect. So now let's do it just in the same fashion we did. Stickies on the stone. Stone, 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 stone. Stone on top of the stickies. Again, checkerboard pattern. Sticky icky right there. Again, this video is a little long, but it isn't, because if at the time you see me doing something and you know what I'm doing, you don't really have to watch me do it. You're just going to pretty much, you know, you're like, okay, make a checkerboard pattern of pistons. Very simple enough. Couple more sticky ickies. I think we're near the end. I'm not going to go too far this time. I figure this will probably be a 33-minute video. Which isn't that much, actually. I'm just used to making the faster ones. But for this one to actually be the best, 2 more layers, 2 more layers. This is the only way. And again, this is fully, you know, expandable. If you want to go buck wild, you can make this 10 high if you really wanted to. And again, with the reduced lag with the 1 minecart, it actually helps. Some people go and just have 1 minecart go here, 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 here. I don't feel that good about it, if you ask me. So let's go ahead and finish this bad boy up. So no matter what, you're gonna have to have this on top. So if it's only too high, you might as well do this now. Again, we'll do some troubleshooting after if something didn't work properly. I'm literally doing this tutorial backwards. The beginning of the video is like the end product, and this one here, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna freestyle it because there was a lot of things on this one here that I knew that I wanted to fix, and I didn't need to test it over. I knew what would happen if we did it. So let's just go ahead and do this. Once we've done this, we're gonna go back to good old-fashioned detector rails. Remember, we're going to want a detector rail on top of all of the sticky pistons. Super good, super good. Getting there. The ingredients list is pretty big, but like I said, guys, it's the best. So what we want is for this guy to come around the outside again. Remember what we have to do. But the thing is, this guy here is going to come up. Look, it's very important if you look where it's going to come up from. So this guy goes up here, it goes around to the side, and then it stops here. So what we want is for this to come up here. So let's go ahead and, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring it up right here. This is unnecessary. We'll mess with this after, but this is where it's going up. So remember, you have to make a 2 right here because you can't go up and not. So let's do this, 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 and this. There we go. Try to keep it as tucked in as possible, you know what I mean, into the farm. Oh, Skippy, you're having a day today. So now that we're up on the right level, we know that we're going to want to make our extended sides over here. So we want it to go here. So just extend your side on this side. And then let's go over here and extend our side on this side. Once we've done this, let's go ahead and grab our powered rails, because we know that powered rails are going to be... See what we've done wrong there. So what we want to do is grab our regular rails now. And basically this guy's going to go like this. Like this. It's going to join to this guy. And then guess what we're going to have is powered rails. Silly. So we're going to have a pain in the butt doing this because of this, but that's okay. Powered rail, powered rail, powered rail. Might take a little longer, but this guy's going to turn the corner. Then he's going to go to this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. Grab your powered rail. Again, just make sure that... See, we're using a directional issue here, so that's okay. Powered rail, powered rail. You guys love it. There you go. Regular rails, turning the corner, turn around to here, detector rail, powered rail, detector rail, powered rail, detector, power. And then we're going to do this. I think you guys get the gist of it, so I'll probably time-lapse this part since we're already at 27 minutes. And yeah, once this is done, you pretty much see what's going on. So we can do it. Okay, so now that we've done that, guys, all we have to do is set it up so that it goes back, which is actually pretty straightforward. We're just going to go ahead and bring it out one like this. And let's go ahead and throw a powered rail right here that is powered, and it will just send it back on its way. I think you can probably make it one shorter, but I'm a guy like that. I'm just going to use a... Just gonna use a lever since we're here, why not? And yeah, put the lever there, turn it on. So now what we're gonna want is to make sure that this thing is going to send everything around. So let's just finish up the tracks where we were missing. This one's out a little farther, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Go ahead and let's put some power right here. I think I'll probably throw 2 in here because I don't want it to have any problems. So go ahead and grab a couple more levers. Since levers are the thing, make sure that this guy turns the corner nice, just like this. Perfect. One more lever here for this dude. And then now we're going to test it out. So now what we're going to do is throw a minecart with hopper on there. Let's make sure it goes all the way around. We got power on everything here, so let's go. Perfect. So let's just make sure it cycles through the whole entire system. It goes up. Notice how it's hammering down the things we needed to hammer down. Let's make sure it goes all the way up to the top. And then when it hits the top, let's make sure that it goes back. As you can see, it's already working. And then it goes back. So now that we've done this, guys, we are Christmas. Grab yourself some glass, hella glass. And you're good. See what we just did? Basically, you guys get the gist. If you want to make another one go higher, all you got to do is make sure that you sink this middle area in. Sink it in a little bit, just like you did on this layer here. But as you can see, this cart is unloading right now. Once it's done unloading, guess what's going to happen? It goes. And there you go, guys. Grab your glass and let's glass it up. So what did we have go on here? I must have hit this door. Let's just close that door. I must have hit it while I was making it. But as you can see, I would love to know why. Oh, because it's powering this block, eh? That's pretty entertaining. So that doesn't actually matter at all, because this guy will actually... It will still work that way. Although that's a little weird, because on this one here, it didn't do that. And that's most likely because... That's pretty odd. I think it's because the glass will stop it. But let's just go ahead and cover this guy with glass. And then go around. Actually, that doesn't matter at all. You could do that. You could actually just go ahead and throw a half slab on there. That will do the same thing. But let's wrap it. Wrap it as best you can. I'm pretty sure that, make sure that nothing hinders the, I'm pretty sure this will actually allow this to go through. And let's just make sure to protect the inside here. But as you can see, it's already a beast. I think it's super weird. Oh, it's because this guy triggers this guy, which triggers this guy. Nah, doesn't matter. It definitely doesn't hinder your operation of your farm in any way, shape, or form. Let's just make sure nothing that we're doing is actually messing up the minecart. That's something to keep in mind while you do it. Look at all the melons. Come on, guys. Holy cannoli. So once we've done this, let's go up and bring it up again to here. Right there. And there you go, guys. Half hour, you know, half-hour video. Come on, not bad. Do this. So we've noticed that something happened. It's emptying out basically. And yeah, just make sure that this glass doesn't stop anything. We'll know for sure. But as you can see, it is a mean farm. Totally mean. Wow, awesome. And there you go, guys. Pretty much the most beast mode farm. We're going to go double check everything's going down there because I feel like I haven't seen the cart in a while. However, I can say that it's been a little while. Let's see. See, it got stuck on the glass right there, so that's good. Just go ahead and let's go ahead and fix this. We're going to go here. So that glass is not good to put there. That's okay. Get rid of it. So let's see if we can't push it up. Okay, so I should have been nice. Let's go ahead and just move this cart back down into the loop because that glass stopped it. So now let's turn it around the other way and let it go around. So let's make sure that this glass doesn't stop it. If you have to leave it out, you have to leave it out. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. You can bring it out a little bit. I think that this is not going to stop it in any way. I think the other thing that we could do is, let's go around to the front there. It didn't stop nothing. So as you can see, guys, look, beast mode. I highly doubt that you'll lose much. You might lose a melon out of there, but as you can see, it's still going. It's still going. Look at all the pumpkins popping, popping, popping. As it goes back, it breaks them. So the one thing you can see that I forgot here is make sure that you put the wooden trapdoors. Haha, yeah, Skippy. It's going to be hard to do when they're here, but it isn't actually that bad. Make sure you put the wooden trapdoors on the faces of these guys. It's a beast. Like, honestly, never have to make a melon farm again. I think that it got... So right now it's unloading. I can tell it's unloading. So as long as it keeps going again, it's up to you guys, you know, make sure the cart's flowing. Melons already, holy cow. Skippy. I'm feeling a little worried that it's stuck somewhere, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. And there we go. So let's go back out the way we came. Throw some glass. So it looks like this is not a good idea. Just leave that whole area open. And there we go. So leave that whole area open. Actually, if you wanted to, you could just bring this out one more. It's all up to you if you really wanted to. In fact, you don't have to worry about this. You've still got one of the most dopest efficient farms on the planet. As you can see, the next time it stops there, guys, just in the area that we did, guaranteed there's going to be so much melons and pumpkins in there. And there you go, guys. Nice 40-minute video, but hey, guys, definitely worth it. So much the best of the best. See, it's unloading right now. So there you go. As you can see, it's unloading, guys. Look. Dude, I just made it. Literally just made this farm right here in front of you. It is non-stop. Once it's done unloading, it's going to keep going. And guys, there you go. Pretty simple and plain. Thanks for putting up with going through the flow and the mix of it. Again, this guy right here, I'm not sure why it works that way. It opens because this block is powered. It doesn't actually matter. Melons will still grow. Everything will still happen here. Yeah, I would just leave it for now. And yeah, do it. Awesome melon farm, non-stop. Yeah, I would just leave that there. I don't know why it doesn't do it on this one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to smash the like before you go. Ah, look, it does do it on this one too. What the heck? Oh well, doesn't matter, guys. Works perfect. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash that like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for some more wicked Let's Plays, tutorials, hullabaloo, and jibber jabber. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.